Maganda hapon. Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody that's watching these videos. I don't know, but thank you. But anyways, um, I'm here in my in Olangapo, Barrio Beretta. We're still here. We'll be here until the 16th of January. Hey, anybody recall what this is? Yeah, it's a franchise in the U.S. It's Jimmy John's, baby. It's Subway. I love them better than I love Subway. Yeah, Jimmy John's. But anyways, I got the hat because for me it's like Juan and Jen. Yep, that's the only reason I got it. But anyways, I thought I'd make a video about my point of view about why Americans like coming to the Philippines. And it's just my point of view, of course. Doesn't mean nothing, just the way I see it. And I would give you my point of view of why I'm here. But anyways, I'm noticing in America it seems like old people are not getting attention anymore because they're old. They can be discarded like trash. Some people don't treat you like that, but it seems like America is kind of like that. They they don't acknowledge you as much. There's no respect. Like in other countries, you get more respect for your elders. In the Philippines, you get lots of respect for your elders. In America, not as much. The only thing you get in America is maybe senior citizen discount. Woo! But no respect. I'm telling you, I'm like Rodney Dangerfield. I'm telling you, I get no respect around here. I get no respect. But anyways, in the Philippines, they call you sir and ma'am and this and that, no matter what age you are. And here, the Philippines, they even have a special line for you to order food, so you don't have to be standing up waiting so long because you're old. So they kind of respect you a little more. They do this, give you discounts in food and coupons and stuff. But I've noticed that they're more friendly. Of course, they're more friendly to Americans and foreigners, but they are friendly to seniors. Seniors is more too. They respect you a little more. And you know, my reason for moving up here is the loneliness. I noticed when I retired for 2 years when I was 60, I decided to retire, and I stayed home right when COVID started. I stayed home for 2 years. I had nothing to do. I was bored. So I kind of decided I'd go back to work, but the 2 years that I did nothing, I was alone. If it wasn't for my Chihuahua Taco, I'd be even more bored and lonely. And I do have family here in Louisville, Kentucky. I have two kids, a daughter and a son, and relatives, and another son in Michigan. But they have their own life, so they kind of don't call you as often. They don't invite you as often. So it's kind of hard to do things when people are doing their own lives, and I can understand that. And nobody wants an old fart to be hanging around when they're in their 30s or mid 30s. And so I kind of got lonely for those 2 years. I didn't do nothing. And I started watching YouTube videos, and I ran into bloggers talking about moving to the Philippines and how nice it was. And then I reminded myself how I did love the Philippines when I was in the service. I did 6 years in the Navy, and I did a Westpac on an aircraft carrier. And I think I came here around 6 different times when I was in the service to the Philippines, back when it was crazy times back then, when the Philippines catered to sailors and the bars and everything, the nightlife. But I mostly remember the people that was nice and stuff. They liked you and they talked to you and they acknowledged you, even though I know it was because you were a sailor and you had money and they want you to spend money with them or in their business or whatever. But they were nice people, and I always thought, someday I'm gonna return to the Philippines. And this is back in 1977, 78, 79, 80. I got 81, and I never forgot about the Philippines until I retired those 2 years I mentioned, and I started watching videos, and it dawned on me, I should retire in the Philippines. I like the people. I like the women because they're petite and cute and tiny, and they're lovable. And I think they're more faithful than American women. I'm not putting down American women, but they are a little bit different than Filipino women. So I decided to move to the Philippines because they're nice people. And I started talking to Jen about 2 years ago. We were texting each other and learning about each other. And last year I did come to meet her, and everything went well. And this is my second year with her. And I think some of the Americans are doing the same thing. They're blogging and looking at YouTube videos about expats coming to the Philippines, and they're realizing that they can have a special lady as well and maybe have a better life, that they won't feel lonely by themselves. They might be in the same shoe I am, where you got family, but in America everybody's doing their own thing. They forget about the old person. And I don't want to die alone. I don't want to die with my dog, or even without my dog, because I think I'm going to outlive my Taco, my little Chihuahua. So that's why I think Americans are viewing videos and liking what they hear. And there's a lot of bloggers out there talking about the Philippines, how nice it is. And the weather's great. I mean, granted, it is between 80 and 90 degrees almost year round, and you get your monsoon season when it's a lot of rain, but you get used to it. I mean, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and kind of got used to the snow, which is kind of hard to get used to, really, but I did. But I can get used to the heat. It doesn't bother me none. Hot is hot, and cold is cold. But I think maybe that's why a lot of the viewers are blogging about the Philippines, because they're seeing that it is a nice place, that people do treat you good. And not only that, your money's worth a lot more. It's almost like 3 times more out here. I mean, if you have a $2,000 or $3,000 Social Security coming every month, you can live really good, really good. And my plans are building a house when I do retire. I'm still working. Hopefully retire in 1 or 2 years. The sooner the better, ain't that what they say? I'm 64. I'd like to retire next year, hopefully, if I can. If not, I'll go a couple of more years. And I'm just waiting for more money to come in, because the government is, I'm supposed to get a better pension, and I'm waiting for that from the government. But otherwise, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to come to the Philippines and live here forever and build my home. I told my viewers that I did buy property in Lipa City, which is like maybe 2.5 hours from Manila. And I want to build my dream house there with a nice pool, so me and Jen can relax and enjoy our home and take a monthly vacation every month, go to a different island and enjoy it. And I believe a lot of Americans that are my age or even a little younger, who can afford to retire younger, are going to do that. Especially if they're divorced, alone. It's hard to find a woman in the U.S. All they want is big bucks, money, 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 honey, honey. And it's just not about all the money. It's more about the relationship and the loyalty, honesty, faithfulness, which is what a lot of us are after, even women are after. So I've just saying my peace of mind or what I think. If you guys disagree, leave a comment. I will answer your comments. If you agree, leave a comment as well. I will answer those as well. But I think it's a good idea for those who are lonely and live alone to think about moving to another country, or the Philippines or other countries that the best. I mean, I think the Philippines is the best place to move. I mean, English is their second language, so you don't really have to learn another language just to move there. So it's kind of like a given. Shoot, you move to another country that knows your language, even the schools teach English here. So it's a plus plus for everybody. And you get the loving of a good, sweet Filipina. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, folks. So, anyways, thank you for watching my video and subscribing. And go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't bother me if you don't, but it is better if you do. And you know that bell up there? Yeah, like they say all the time. Don't forget to ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. And subscribe. Okay, folks. Sayonara, arrivederci, hasta luego, hasta la vista, sayonara, palam palam. Bye. Take care.